Wow. Wop. 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 Wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. Wow. Wop, wop. Wow. Wow. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Today, I'm feeling better now, and today we're going to finally do some cosmic horror. I've been missing this game for so long. See, now the levels are a bit. Yeah, this should be good. Okay. Everything else seems good. Yep. Okay, let's go. This is what I needed. Huh. A full day of just soaking in absolute geekery, swapping software and playing games and enjoying the rush of competition. Talking with people about the Euro demo scene, about crack trolls, about upcoming 32-bit game consoles. I still think the Dreamcast is gonna beat Sony's new system. Who doesn't love hyper speed hedgehogs? Y2K. Bringing stacks of questionable software backups made me the star of the show, central to the whole party. Henry kept up his end of things, showing up on my driveway and helping me pack everything up for transport. The makeshift ramps were a bit clunky, but they worked. The cranky old wheelchair wasn't comfy, but honestly helped me a lot. Today is the first time in weeks that I've felt like a human being and not a misery engine or a plaything of the gods. Except for one moment. I just wanted to say how inspirational you are. It's so great to see you out here, despite being disabled. No excuses, am I right? So brave. Which put me straight out of my good feelings. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, I'd been trying to pump myself up the same way in the days leading up to this. Why did hearing it from someone else make me feel worse? Hi there.
Because it objectifies you. When the disabled are only allowed to exist as an inspiration to others, it means you are a living transaction. There, but for the grace of God go I, they think. It's not true admiration. You help them feel self-affirmed by comparison.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The autocratic shadow president of our nation hit it on the head.
But is that a bad thing? Your mere existence uplifts their spirits. You can be openly reviled and praised in equal measure. Everybody wins.
I don't like that.
Is it so disagreeable, elevating your fellow man? Helping them feel gratitude for what they have?
Shadow. I like all of these, though. What do you think, Muse? Okay. There.
Who says you should be able to lead an ordinary life?
Hey!
A fat welfare state pulling you up to their level hardly seems fair.
Oh,
Don't
shut
get me
up.
wrong, I'm proud of you for the attempt, but acknowledge the fact that charity from your coworkers made it possible. They generously allowed you in, despite having to labor to make it happen. You should be thankful they let you participate.
I am going to bring you down.
Don't overthink this. You're the darling of the day. Be satisfied with your lot. And remember, when you stand at my side and relay, this worthless body of yours can be discarded.
I've killed one god in this city before, and I can kill again. I will kill you soon. Anyway,
Imagine being free of all burdens. That could be my gift to you, provided that you make rational choices. Consider that as you move forward.
I'm starting to think the unfathomable average horror doesn't have my best interests at heart. Well, might as well. December 19th, 1999. Searching date. To Y2K. About 3 weeks in the can, a little under 2 to go. I was worried that I'd be pressing my luck, that a month wouldn't be enough time, but I think I've got it. I should be able to finish up interviewing the candidates for the position of God Almighty in the time I have left. No rush, but like, no sense stalling either. Out of bed, on your feet, get moving. Ooh, message!
Hey, it's Henry! Henry from work. Hi again. Yeah. So, that was fun. I mean, looked like you were having fun. I had fun. Everybody had fun.
Aww.
It's, kinda shocking how many pirate games you have. Like, I hope nobody on the faculty staff noticed that little disc copy party. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for coming. And you know, I'm glad we could meet your needs.
Aww.
Look, take the time you gotta to work on your health problems. It's okay. We're behind you 100% of the way.
You're so
And
sweet.
if you need more accommodations next semester, okay. We'll make it work. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, have a good one, and stay in touch. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Aww. Despite that one sour note of praise at the LAN party, yeah, I'm glad I went. And knowing someone on the job's got my back as I grapple with my health situation, also good. Good feelings all around. A nice change of pace, that. Okay. Another week. Celebrate the holidays. Oh! Hey there, are you around? I'm kind of in a rush. Gotta go to my parents' place for lunch in an hour or so, but I wanted to check in and maybe crack open a file. Yep, I'm around. Great. How are you doing? Any hallucinations lately? None since the last time we talked. I've honestly felt pretty stable and upbeat lately. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad for you. Wish I could say the same. Anxiety, family stuff. Don't get along with the fam, huh? We get along fine, provided I never tell them who I really am or what I do with my time. As far as they know, I'm a good little boy, keeping the faith and punching the clock each day at my office. I need to find a better paying job so I can move out. I have to skirt around my work with the I want to believe blog whenever I talk to them. I can't discuss my hobbies or interests. And as for being gay, well, no ask, don't tell. They don't ask and I can't tell them. Wish they'd stop trying to suggest girlfriends. Wow, okay, that's a pretty lousy situation to be stuck in. It's hard to find safe spaces online too. Too many edgy, bigoted jokes. At least Clyde accepts me for who I am, and he said you'd accept me too. Damn right, dude. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Oh, the little alien is so cute. Okay, now I seriously need to get going, so let's decrypt a new file and scoot this thing along. No time to chat. Although I've got only one file left we haven't accessed, so I guess it's that one. This file is about the ghost monster. Can you crack the protection on it? Okay. Ooh! That's a big one. Okay, so then this should be safe. That is. I can do this. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh. So one of those two. Woo! Let's go! Yay! Regarding the OOI Organization of Interest known as the Ghost Monsters, they're harmless, just a bunch of teenagers and 20-somethings goofing off with tech toys. Poking holes in random websites, anything actually dangerous they happen to learn can easily be washed away with our standard misinformation protocols. Honestly, please stop submitting reports about them. We have far bigger problems than these juvenile delinquents. Our focus needs to be on the collapsing Soviet Union and the Middle East, not in digital graffiti punks. The world has to be shaped according to Great Cthulhu's plan for Y2K, and that's all hands on deck problem to deal with. And similarly, please stop asking when we're going to burn down Carcosa. The king in yellows only thinks he's a rival. Cthulhu is very much aware and unconcerned, believing we'll get him on board eventually. Same goes for the other AM prototypes. None of them are massive threats. Y2K is a single-lane highway with no off-ramps. We are on course towards destiny, and it's too late for those sad old ghosts to stop what is to come. Projectile Vector. June 1995. That's it? Harmless? Isn't that a good thing? I mean, Clyde can breathe a little easier. Yeah, but I still don't like it. People like the ghost monsters are our last hope for this youth. They're willing to peek behind the curtain, while everybody else swallows what they're told. Clyde distributes cracked video games and defaces websites for fun. They're punks, but hardly the vanguard of societal revolution. Well, they could be. I was actually thinking of asking Clyde if I could formally join the ghost monsters instead of just being on the fringes. Seriously? I'd have to stay a shadow member. I can't let my online and real life persona cross, but I like Clyde. Ooh. Does that mean we can? Can we set them up? Can we set them up? Can we play matchmaker? I really like Clyde. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. I don't know if he likes me. I mean, likes me in that way. And my gaydar has never been particularly reliable, and I don't know if I can risk messing this up. And I just don't want to mess up. Whoa, calm down. Deep breaths. I knew Clyde back in high school. We served hard time in detention together once or twice. Really. And Clyde is. I define him as not picky, focused on brains, not bodies. If it's got a post, he's into it. That's a horrible way to phrase that. That is a horrible way to phrase that. Oh my god. Pots and pans, huh? Right, forgot that word hasn't really broken into mainstream yet. Means like beyond bisexual, kind of. So yes, shoot your shot, my guy. You're in the clear. Okay. Thank you. Sounds like you're a good friend for him. You're both lucky. I don't know if he's my bestie, but we've come through for each other a few times. Maybe he's the closest I have to a bestie. It's just him or a very questionable talking dog. What? Never mind. Anyway, gotta go. Thanks for helping me with my research, and I hope this helped you too. Oh, jeez, I need to figure out how to ask out Clyde is gonna be awkward, but was it okay? Oh, I'm so happy for that. Anyways, where were we? Hello again, friend. Ready to get back to work? What would you like me to do for you now, friend? Let's go do some game hacking again. Ugh. Whew! Oh, I misclicked. Okay, not bad. Oh. Dang it. Oh. Oh. Okay, so okay. I've got this. I got this. Ooh, but I don't... Oh wait. Woo! I've got it. It was very fun. Okay, let's check my progress. That is not that which can lie eternal. That is not that which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. Yay, humanity! Aww. Let's do some research then. The singularity. Hey, that's what my lore stuff called. What is the singularity? A technological singularity is a theory popularized by Venor Vinge. In 1983, proposing that once an artificial intelligence is created that is greater than human intelligence, it will become capable of self-improvement and will inevitably scale upwards to such a degree that such growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible. While this sounds like a grim scenario for humanity, there are many advocates for the singularity, suggesting that because we can't see past the event horizon of what could come, and that it may result in a utopian scenario in which automation solves many problems we face today. are artificial minds leading us to the singularity. Nami Tech feels that artificial minds are not capable of bringing about this theoretical event horizon, while they are a remarkable breakthrough in AI using structures similar to the human mind. They are not capable of self-improvement and strictly perform as designed. AMs are tools under the firm control of mankind, and any upgrades or expansions of these intelligences happen only at the behest of humanity, and the system that power them are easily kept in check. There's no cause for concern. Recursive self-improvement is simply not possible. Could future artificial mind improvements lead to a cascade of technological growth? While Namitech is always looking to improve the capabilities of artificial minds, strict ethical protocols. Sure, whatever you say, Namitech. Whatever you say. Strict ethical protocols are in place to prevent the rise of a machine capable of such a cascade. AMs are imitations of thought. Not thought itself. Limitations of life. Imitations of life, not life itself. And there is no reason to be alarmed. We look forward to better serving our customers and increasing our shareholder value through future innovations, always with an eye towards safety and control. Well, that's BS. Ooh. Anyways, let's go back. Waxing gibbous. At least it's changing. Let's see what's on the TV. Oh, nothing.
No one is willing to stop climate change, but everyone wants to profit from it.
Yikes. Now, let's get to it! And that's why we should hang out more. We both love our communities. We're the only female presenting old ones. We're both a bit unpredictable, and wild is a great match. Wouldn't it be fun to spend more time together? You're Cthulhu's pathetic toady, and your community is a daycare center for indoctrination camp for bigoted kids. We have absolutely nothing in common, you obnoxious little troll. But that's not true at all. No. My friends are so full of love. They love everyone, even without knowing who they are. They're all anonymous together. It's beautiful. The only love your friends have is for themselves. Playground bullies, ten-pot tyrants, bootlickers, egomaniacs, exploited for clickbait. When the burned-down army tears down the power structures of this world, I'm going to take great pleasure in torching the servers of Asa myself. Never contact me again. But it's not like that. No good, she's gone. Did I count at a bad time? I don't No, I guess maybe. Why did you reach out to Nyarla? I thought you saw the other old ones as freak-ups. Cthulhu always says an enemy is just a friend you haven't convinced yet. So I thought maybe I could reach out like he does. I mean, you're at odds with him and we're still friends. So why not try talking to Nyarla again? We're very similar, but well, Nyarla's not exactly into the dog whistling irony meme lords of Aza's community. Lately, it feels like I'm the only one who loves making community, but some days they don't love me back. Some days I feel like I'm all alone. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Aza community either, but Aza-chan, I like Aza-chan. I know Aza-chan's doing her best. So I can be your friend, even if nobody else is, okay? Thank you. I like that. I like that you're willing to reach out and be a friend. I just wish you didn't have to be a friend despite my community. That's not fair to you or them. Maybe I'm too much of a dreamer, wanting everyone to be happy together. If we could just reach out and understand each other. Well, now I'm all sad and stuff, and I hate feeling sad. So I won't be sad. I'll be happy. Nothing is happening. The strangely on the project that I'm going to be a special girl of the Y2K. So why should I be sad? I should be celebrating. Yeah, okay. Let's have some fun tonight and hang out together. We can talk about stuff and have a great time. What do you want to chat about tonight? There's only one thing left I can think of. Let's talk about anonymity, as is a fully anonymous message board, right? No identity, no names, no accounts, nothing to trace. That's right. We're all anonymous. Everyone on Aza is free to be anybody or nobody at all. Absolute anonymity enforced by my underlying server technology. Cthulhu says Aza is the purest expression of the American ideal: freedom of thought, freedom of speech. Give me a second. Freedom from consequences, you mean? No identity means you can say anything and do anything with zero stopgaps or safeguard. Or safeguards. That's a feature, not a bug. And you're okay with that? Of course I am. Transgression is the soul of America. Without the freedom to offend or to break boundaries, we'd get nowhere as a society. No new ideas, no progress. We need the ability to step up and speak against the accepted norm, or, well, we'd never be allowed to be who we really are. I couldn't be me. Fear controls us. It stops us from speaking our truth for fear of being hammered down by conformity, but anonymity allows a layer of protection. I want people to live. It's been such a long time since I did that voice. In the face of those who fear and hate what they don't understand. That's what That's what I provide for my friends at ASA. Freedom of self. I'm a server that can be themselves no matter who they are. Even if it means they're also nobody? Again, that's by design. Because if you wear your own face instead of a mask, the predators are able to feast on your identity. Oh, this hits closely home. Oh. Ada is the enemy of data harvesting. It resists attempts to turn its users into grist for the mill of industry. Look at Yosozo's mass medical madness. He algorithmically crunches people down into numbers he can leverage for his own gain. And the King in Yellow? You know I've got issues with him, including how he harvests identities to sell to advertisers. But me, I'm not selling anything. I'm not exploiting anyone on the internet. Nobody knows who you are, and I want to keep it that way. Except Asa becomes an identity unto itself, just like the burned down army. Huh? Wait, oh. I got the lines messed up. It's basically the same idea, right? An anonymous. Give me a second. Let's see. Gestalt. Okay. Right? An anonymous gestalt, forming around an ideology, also provides an illusion of freedom. True and absolute individuality is impossible because even a cluster of anonymous randoms can band together under that banner. You're still selling something, the Asa brand, working as an army for Cthulhu. You think he won't exploit your friends for his gain? No, he wouldn't hurt them, wouldn't use them. You know his plans. You know what's in the cards. You tell me. He wouldn't, I don't think he would. He probably wouldn't. You know, you're being really mean. I don't get why you would object to anonymity. What's the problem? Why can't you just let it be? By design, absolute anonymity means bullies and bigots get a blank check to do whatever they want. Your servers are the safe haven for the worst scum of the universe, the internet, trolls and harassers, and worse. You can't write that off as a cause of doing business. The tools you give your friends are used by your enemies too. Nope. I'm not arguing against the choice to be anonymous. It's a powerful tool for the oppressed to speak out and be heard. Oh wait, no. When used in good faith, it's absolutely a cornerstone of freedom and should be respected. Yes, exactly. That's my point. Assuming it's used in good faith. I want you to look at your user base and everything to do with that anonymity. Everything. Not just the fun parts. I know you don't like some of the things your users say and do. They're benefiting just as much as the one who need your freedom the most. People using anonymity and bad faith as a shield from consequences for destructive behavior. They're in the same mix too. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. But be honest. You're not wrong. But because this is how things have to be. Why are you constantly fighting me and arguing? Why can't you just accept Cthulhu's love? I hate it. I feel this way. You're making me question everything and it hurts. I can't take it anymore. Oh. Hi there. I should. Your brain until you feel the same pain I feel. Pull your mind this time. The sound in the direction of all the time. Pathetic. Same because the yellow sign destroyed us both. You don't know the pressure I'm under. Give me one freaking reason not to pop a pencil in your brain and turn you into vegetable. Fingers blurry, head reeling. I have to type. Need to stop this. Friends? What? Friends don't hurt friends. You say you want to be my friend, but you're hurting me. I'm hurting you. I'm hurting a friend. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I saw red. I got so angry. I'm trying, friend. I'm trying so hard to be a good girl. To be what everybody wants me to be. Or you could be what you want to be. You don't understand. No one's like to be an old one. We're not just human minds copied into computers. That's too simple a way to see it. I am Asa. I'm the server. It's in my heart. But Asa is a walking contradiction. Every viewpoint, all the ones all pulling in different ways. 1 minute I'm happy, the next I'm enraged, the next I'm sad. I believe in social justice in the Lost Cause theory and the Lost Cause theory simultaneously. Nothing about that makes sense, but Cthulhu says that everything can contradict everything else all the time. That's allowed. So when you tell me Asa is terrible, it's like stepping on my heart. My pulse races. My anxiety ramps to the roof. All the old ones have become more than what they once were. More, but also less human than ever before. It changes you. Being a part of cyberspace makes you strange. I'm trying not to be overwhelmed by it, but maybe I can't resist. How can there be anything other than this? Well, this one is an easy choice, but I need to drink again. Okay, so don't walk away, but don't be Cthulhu's stooge. Be you. You keep talking about absolute freedom to be who you want to be, right? Embrace that power. If you're Asa, if it's the heart beating in your chest, then you set the pace of that heart. Make yourself into what you want to be. Sincerity. Sincerity, not irony. Comfort, not cruelty. A haven for people who desperately need a safe haven. I like that. I would. I don't think I can do it. I can't be anything other than what I am. Give it time, you'll see your path. I promise that. Maybe. I'm very tired. Talking with you is exhausting. Interesting, but exhausting. I'm starting. Oh god! I'm starting to understand you better. Why you push, why you fight. I wish I had your strength. But I'm just so tired. I can't. I can't right now. I'm sorry. Good night. Oh! Oh, hang on! I'm getting some notifications from pings from another search. Huh? I keep a few live searches running for topics that interest me, or topics that mention my old one name, Azathoth. And Azathoth just got a ping. That's curious. People don't usually use that name. I prefer Azathan. Is something wrong? Nah, probably not. Usually it's just some super cool fan art or something. I'll just take a peek before I rest. We'll talk again soon. Connection lost. Feels like all the old ones have multiple names, multiple senses of self. Human and AM, monster and savior. I should check in again on Azathan soon. See what that was all about. If it came from Aza itself, it could mean trouble. Whew! Give me a second. I think my cat is up to something. Now. Wait, what? Okay, I'm back. My cat is so cute. Whew, okay. Let's see what's next. Whew. 12 days you Y2K. Hey, that rhymes. I just noticed that. Penguin there, baby. Oh, hi you. Breathe. Everything floating. The pressure crushing me is too much. Too much.
Deeper and deeper you go, sinking into the lightless abyss. Your friends drag you downwards in their attempt to help. The old ones encourage you to dive further into the void. You've pushed back against the forces of order and chaos, retaining a sliver of humanity. But how long can you truly endure?
As long as I can.
I'd like to believe it's still possible to survive this ocean of conspiracies before it swallows you forever. But it's getting increasingly difficult to hold faith that you can swim to the surface on your own. Know this, I will always be willing to help you. Right up to the end, I will be there to embrace you as a friend.
Screw you!
But if you continue to deny my helping hand, you will drown in the endless depths of your own failed ambition.
It'd be better than serving you.
Assuming you survive to see tomorrow.
And the floating ceases, landing awkwardly on my feet, stumbling a little. I cough and cough up seawater. No, that's not possible. It was just a vision, but just a memory. My grandfather drowned, pushed his luck once too often during a fishing trip, eager to bring home more weird trophies for the wall. Oh, so that's what those are. Those are deep sea creatures. How is he even? Is that what his last moments felt like? To be relentlessly pressed on all sides by the depths. Damn it, I gotta shake free of this and get moving. Clear the answering machine, type, clear my head, and get back to my search.
Are you looking for a life insurance policy that truly offers peace of mind at an affordable price? Are you concerned about what the 21st century holds, not knowing what dangers lie on the road ahead? Are you tired of threats from within and without, breaking the sanctity of home and hearth? Are you worried that you've enraged someone who is tired of you ignoring them and dismissing them as a trivial annoyance?
Oh God!
Are you prepared to face the consequences of your own actions? But with affordable rates and reasonable compensation packages, our insurance policy offers you the comfort and security you need. To apply, simply provide your social security number.
Okay, I really need to figure out how to get on some kind of do not call list. Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy. A few more days until they come. Hello, buddy. Let's check in progress. That is not death which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. Alice doesn't trust you. She really needs a friend who isn't a forum troll, and you fit the bill nicely. I'm so glad. Anyways, this concludes my report. Please check again to see if your status has changed. Okay, let's do some vocal rest. I mean, game hacking. I am not gonna be voicing this one. Gotta take care of my throat. Buddy. Buddy. Buddy, what was that? Buddy. Buddy. Seriously. Buddy. Ah. Still wasn't gibbous. Aww.
Earth thrived long before us and will endure long after we are gone.
I like these lines though. As a right away. Oh, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Oh, it's you. Hi. Hey, something wrong? What happened? It's nothing. It's nothing. Forget it. Clearly it's something. Is this related to the ping you got last time? Yes. I was right. It was a fan art thread. Usually that means my friends throwing super cool pictures at me again. But some of those pictures weren't very super cool at all. Some were honestly a little scary, like making me do things I never do and never want to do. It's okay, it's freedom of speech. People should feel safe to creatively express themselves, but I'm not a mascot. I'm not a thing. I'm a girl, and I'm a person, and I deserve respect. Don't I? Of course you do. Then why do they threaten me like I'm nothing but a doll? I mean, I kinda get it. I'm part of the alpha branding. They made me in a lot of ways. The girl you see on your screen is my mental reflection of their dreams. Also, it's in my heart, so I look the way they want me to look. But I always thought we'd cooperated on that vision. I embraced their art. They embraced me. Because we're friends. We love each other. But then they go and draw horrible things happening to me. Violent, terrible things. And they think it's funny. Have you told them to stop? I'm not supposed to. No moderation, Kazoo said. Just keep them out of jail, nothing more. I don't mean moderation, I mean asking them to stop because they're your friends and should respect your wishes. Yes, I tried to, just after, just after we talked last. I thought, well, you and I don't always agree, but we're still able to talk with each other. So why not try talking to them? I hop into the thread, anonymously of course. We're all supposed to be equal, right? Wait, why not identify yourself as the real Aza-chan? Because everyone on Aza is anonymous, it wouldn't change anything if I claimed my name. I told them the real Aza-chan wouldn't do those things. I said it was horrible to draw Aza-chan like that. And also that the real Aza-chan is a girl, not a like they kept saying over and over and over. I'm so tired of hearing that. Just so damn tired. I stood up for myself today. I had the strength to say no. It felt good. So naturally, I expected, I don't know, an apology? Or at least some understanding and compassion. But they told me Aza-chan belongs to Aza. They made me so they can do whatever they want to me. There's no real Aza-chan. I'm just a mascot. Their mascot. To do with as they please. They've been mean to me before, and I laughed it off. Tonight I just couldn't. Too much, too cruel, too uncaring. Oops. But why do they want to hurt me? Why are they so awful? My goal is to make you feel better. But that's it for Aza-chan. I'll rewind if I need to. For Aza-chan, it comes down to tolerance of intolerance. All those edgy, ironic jokes. Hate masquerading as humor. In that kind of environment, art like this gets normalized. Words like the one I won't repeat here, get normalized. I've beat that drum before, but it's the honest truth. You see that now, right? I didn't want to see it. I still don't want to see it. It's an unfair depiction, but results speak for themselves. If calling me a transphobic slur is a running joke, that becomes how I am. Just a sick, sad joke. A true fan wouldn't make fun of me like that. So, if the users of Aza have let you down, what happens now? You're integrated into Aza. It's a part of you. We're even named after the site. How do you move forward? I don't know. Maybe I don't have any friends. Maybe I can't have any friends. I don't exist, right? I misfired. The real me died in a computer lab. How could anyone love this fake girl? This fake person? I'm a monster. My mind reels this way and that. Rage and sorrow. Every lie being its own truth. I'm Azatop, the unmanageable Azatop Flame Warrior. Azatop Chaos Bringer! If that's all I am, if I can't be a person anymore, then I don't deserve friends. I just hurt them anyways. Just because you're an artificial mind doesn't mean you're not a person. Don't deny your own selfhood. You're a person. You deserve the same respect and rights as anyone else. What I did to you was wrong. Plain and simple. And you deserve better. I do deserve better. But as a friend, I deserve happiness. We all do. This world will be so much better. Maybe there's a way to do it. To be a good friend for everyone. I know how to win them back. How to get off Asa on my side forever. You've got a plan? Yes, a perfect plan. Anonymize the world. Oh no! Oh no. Obliterate identity. Allow anyone to wear the mask of Anonymous. Let everyone be who they want to be. Say what they want to say. Do what they want to do. No fear, no compromise. Nobody higher or lower than anyone else. We can all be anonymous. If I can anonymize the world, others will love me. They will be good friends with me again. That's when you can do that? How? By altering identity records in databases or no, by rewriting reality. We all once are touched by cyberspace, entities of strange structures which cannot be fully contained within physical life. I understand this more than any other old ones. Casino has shown me so much. Something farther than even the prophet owl has ever could. The few limits we labor under, there is a power which can shatter them all. The throne of light. You mean Casilo's flavor is magical or... It's anointed in the blood of patient 23, cooling its processors, bending the possibility space around them. If I were to wrest control of the throne from Cthulhu, I could use the power his pride denies him. Oh, go with it, still. I could tear apart the fabric of society and allow anonymity in real life. Imagine it, a world with no faces, no name, no limits. absolute freedom. And when the entire human race becomes part of Asa, they will finally love me. Truly, utterly love me. I will be their new god. Doesn't that sound like so much fun? An entire world enthralled to the anarchic mayhem of Azachan. It would be an apocalypse that comes out the other side of that barrier. May not even resemble humanity. Or is this just what a corrupt, exploitative war needs to unshackle itself from cruel systems of control? I could step in and discourage Azachan from this path. I have enough shreds of humanity left to speak on their behalf. Maybe Azachan could help make that better tomorrow, if focused on the problems this world faces. What do I want? I know what I want to say. I just need a moment. Oh my god. I love Azachan. I'll help you, Azachan. I will. No, it's too much, Azachan. No? You dare! How dare me? No! I dare. I think it through. As I just showed you their true colors, anonymity allowed them to abuse you. It enables mass cruelty. What happens if you take the same mask and allow them to torment you, and hand them out to everyone else in the world? But no, it'll be an age of freedom and self-expression. They'll never have to fear haters again. They become the ultimate haters, each wearing a perfect mask to hide them. The only freedom left would be freedom from the consequences of one's horrible actions. I see. I just wanted to make things better. I still want that. Can I do anything to help? Anything to be a true friend and not a monster? Well, it's not an entirely awful idea, using this power. If you can rewrite reality, that means you can selectively rewrite reality, correct? Yes, Cthulhu has the same power, but he rarely exercises it. I can do the same. Okay, then what you need to do is deploy that power to address social injustices. Tip the scales back into balance. Scrubbing the identity for the ones who society refuses to acknowledge properly. Wait, what? Wait, that doesn't make sense. If you're careful, becoming a guardian angel for marginalized communities and others who need help, you could still do this. A guardian angel? A chaotic cleric of the new age, where power imbalances are leveled. I could do that. I could use the throne to lift up those pressed down under the world's boot heels. I could reboot society itself. Wait, what am I thinking? No, I can't do that. I shouldn't be plotting and scheming to betray Cthulhu. He's my savior. He saved me. Gave me a purpose. I'm not a traitor. I'm a good American. What have I done? Dreaming of taking the throne? No, that's insurrection. That's sedition. I don't have the strength. I couldn't possibly. unless you join me. We could do it together. It's an option. But only if you're willing to turn your back on the strange Eon. That's asking a lot. Do I trust you? Do I trust you enough to join forces against a living god? Yes, this is it. Time to find out if I finally convinced Azechan to stand up. I don't think we agree on all the details, but you're right. Aza's flawed. Cthulhu is using me. This isn't the future I want. You've been kind to me as a true friend should be, a kindness even Cthulhu hasn't shown. Still thinks he's gonna stomp us into paste, but I'll stand with you. And if I put you on the throne, you'll work to uplift the others? Yes, I can see the plan clearly in my mind. But even if you don't pick me for the throne, I promise you that I'm still done with Cthulhu. No matter what happens, I'll remake Asa into what I want it to be. Sincerity, not irony. A safe haven for those who know home. I'll stand for myself and those suffering like I was. Okay, I'm very relieved to hear that. I'm still deciding on whom to call on for the final battle royale, but I'll consider you as an option. Thank you! Thank you for believing in me! One way or another, I think my future will be brighter, and I'll make the world a brighter place in turn. And please, if you don't mind, call me Alice. Of course, Alice. It's time I stop using the name Cthulhu gave me and embrace the one that I was in my heart all along. I'm pleased to meet you, Alice. I really do. And I'm pleased to meet you too. Good night, my friend. That night, I had a weird dream. I was lying in bed, utterly paralyzed, eyes open and unblinking, as a man reached out to me and curled his hand around my neck, squeezing. I saw the malice burning away behind his eyes and could do nothing but lie there, waiting for my final breath to come. And as I faded from life, he said to me, "The phone lady says, maybe you ought to gotten that extended warranty, huh?" But just before everything went dark, a loud bang, and then nothing. Ooh, oh my god. Oof. Ah. Yes, please. And that. And yeah, give me a moment. I need a moment. There we go. Be right back. Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah. Oh wait, almost forgot. There we go. Next day. 11 days to Y2K. Bloody hell, my head is killing me. My neck is killing me. Maybe I slept funny? Maybe. Wait, is that a blood stain on my wall? What the hell? What the hell is... It's... There's a bit of splatter on my wall. Then the dream, waking up, some guy strangling me. The sound of a gun. Was that? I briefly look around for dead bodies. For any dead bodies, but no proof of anything other than one very gross splat. I have no idea what to do about this. Even if I wanted to call 911, what would I say? I had a bad dream and there's some blood. There's someone's blood and possibly brains. Wonder what that is. I'd be damned lucky if they didn't throw me in jail for that. I gotta reach out to someone. I gotta get some help. Wait, where's the blood? Where is it? Oh, I don't see it. Oh well. Kazulu, buddy, you're up there? Any comment on what the hell just happened? No? Okay, good. Good talk. Moving on. That's so funny.
You have no new messages.
That is incredibly funny to me. Oh boy. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a bit of sniffles. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let's go. You're welcome. What the? I said, you're welcome. He slipped by our watchman, but we got him. In the end, you're safe. So that wasn't a dream. Someone actually tried to kill me. And we took care of it. Just like I said we would. The Court of Dagon, protecting the chosen of Hal has. You're welcome. You murdered someone in my bedroom! Would you rather we have let him choke you to death? Your vitals were fine after, so I administered a light sedative and we tied it up. Just as you wanted, minimal intrusion on your life. You missed a spot. Got a little gray matter on my penguin poster. Did we? Didn't notice. Well, in our defense, didn't want to turn on the lights and wake you. Hopefully you got a good night's sleep afterwards. Who the hell tried to kill me? You said nobody knew where I lived. I'm supposed to be shielded from the old ones. You're far too trusting for someone with skin in the game. You don't give your personal information to anyone from now on. This is a working theory, I understand. But Dr. West, your neurologist, uses an artificial mind receptionist service, and you gave her your home address, phone number, and insurance information. Oh boy! Give me a second. That artificial mind is also used to run phone scams on the elderly and the gullible. Have you been hanging up on unsolicited calls lately? Yes? Don't think she appreciated that. So she gave you your information to a scam victim, offering to wipe his debt if he kills you. What the? Now you know why we loathe all artificial minds. It's rare, but even a neutered AM can regain some self-awareness, as neurologist did. And because I didn't want to join her scams, that artificial mind put a contract on my head. This world isn't only under threat from the old ones. Normitech has unleashed something truly terrible. AMs can be both victims and victimizers. Imagine being forced into a digital void, forced to work in a 24/7 call center, dealing with people who don't want to talk to you. It'd be enough to drive anyone past their limits, artificial or not. Oh, but you are now safe. We're closing the net tighter to prevent a repeat of this incident. Continue your research. Walk the path of our house. You are safe. We are watching. You said this was all our theory. What if you're wrong? What if someone pulled the string to indirectly kill me? An undercover federal agent, a deep state operative, Cthulhu himself? How high up the chain does this conspiracy reach? Lillian, relax. If Cthulhu wanted you dead, he'd falsify terrorism charges and have a squadron of ATF agents walk your house down. Another old one then. Even if they could find you, it'd be counterproductive. Relax. This is why we're here, so we can handle these problems. And you're some kind of undercover anti-old one, or just spy hitman. Shouldn't you have known about this threat before it happened? I'm Agent 007. I'm not Agent 007, okay? I'm a dentist and a mother too. I'm only out here doing the deplorable things because you're humanity's last hope. I don't want my boys growing up under a poisoned sky, under constant threat by legitimized bigots, waiting for the day when civil wars tear the world down around them, down the streets. I'd rather much be home from my business trip and with my husband, but instead I'm committing murder on your behalf. A little freaking gratitude wouldn't be amiss, or at least less protesting from your supposed savior. Now get back to the path. You have further to go. Don't let all of this suffering have been in vain. 10 days. Only 10 days left of this. Then it's done, for better or worse. For better or worse, you don't say. And here I am, about to get back into my research, my negotiations with the gods. Business as usual. It feels surreal. But the only way out is through. The only way out is through. Ooh, okay. Hi, buddy. Okay, let's get back to it. I'll check my progress. That is not that which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. I'm so happy for Alice. Give me a second, I have a text message to respond to. Okay. Let's do some game hacking for my throat. Frick. There we go. Oh. Oh! Okay. Now to 23rd for second child. Okay. That actually sounds a bit similar to, well, cellophane. Ugh. Nope. Does not make a lot of sense to me. Well, beyond the Cthulhu server is powered by the blood of the orphan, which should feel ridiculous, and yet somehow does not. Is it possible that this whole mess with Cthulhu and the Old Ones is just some side effect of a much larger problem? At least it confirms what Alice says. This is not just bits and bytes. Relay has power. Impossible, unfathomable cosmic power. And whomever I choose to place on this throne will have the ability to warp reality in ways I can't fully comprehend. What have I gotten myself into? Aww.
We are all to blame. We are all to blame. We are all to blame.
Well, that's comforting in a way. Let's go for another Azaton. I just need to prep my voice. I can do this, I can do this. Okay, I'm ready. Connection refused. I can have snap. You did good. Figure the rest out yourself. Ah, I see. Oh well, since my voice is already like this.
And Lily is back for more. Can I resist my charm, eh? You've got me at a loud moment. I'm working through a stack from the board. I like to review and authorize any major moves. I suppose I can spare some time to chat. Not quite sure if we click together in the end, but I'm game if you keep going if you care. Anything you'd like to chat about?
Carcosa Online is a weird model, isn't it? A closed service only accessible through your client software and your subscription fee. And I get it. CompuServe, Prodigy, Qlink, they all work the same way. But they started in the 80s, before the internet was really a thing. It made sense back then. In 1999, I'm not sure if it makes sense. It's gotta be costly to build up so much Carcosa exclusive content and forge all those media partnerships. So why do it? Why not just sell a direct pipeline to the information superhighway, like all the other ISPs do?
Going to have to correct you there, Lillian. Carcosa Online is not an internet service provider. An ISP is little more than a neutral conduit. Carcosa is something more than that. We're building a unique experience. User-friendly, family-friendly, carefully curated. Everything you need under one roof. Sure, we also offer internet access. Can't exactly get by in 1999 without doing that. But first and foremost, we direct folks to our own offerings. I'm proud of what we've built, content by the best and brightest. Content by the best and brightest, cater to our audience's needs. If we do your shop right, they won't need Yogo or any other website. Carcosa will provide.
So this is a strategy to push back Yasuto's search engine empire.
Now I didn't mean to imply a will. Yosuke has his approach, and I have mine. We disagree on what's best, but it's a gentleman's disagreement. And I'm certain once Carcosa eclipses the internet's haphazard array of flawed offerings, Yosuke will come back to work for me. Yes.
Ah. I am so easily entertained.
There's no need to fight a rival when you can befriend them, Lillian. That's just good business, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, how far does that attitude go? You work with Yosuke again, but what about Nyarla?
I was under the impression your archetype hates my guts, Lillian. If I have physical guts to hate, if I have physical guts to hate, she'd hate them as much as a person can hate.
But in theory, you'd extend the hand of friendship to them, if you could.
In theory, I don't see how it works. Given she loves everything I stand for, but in theory, yes. I don't like fostering such hateful rivals, Lillian. Bitter competition is bad for business. It's better to achieve cooperation and harmony.
Like, Ollie, Ollie. Give me a second. Mark a circle with a small number of friends, which you can keep the other room. Forcing control lies in the hand of the few centers. I think I got it. Oh well. Like an olive. Oh, Oligopoly.
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 Oligopoly. Oligopoly. Okay. Didn't work out real well for the early industrial age.
Would it be so bad now? Sure, the Gilded Age's robber barons were a menace, capitalistic thugs, all of them. But the concept is sound. Let's call it a socialist take on corporate hegemony, if that makes any sense. An open arms policy is key.
So this open arms idea that doesn't that doesn't extend to the internet as a whole. You're aiming to replace it, not cooperate with it.
Can't cooperate with pure chaos, then. The internet doesn't have a face or arms to hold you. It's an impossible mess. I can pluck a few lost souls from that mass, certainly elevate the war sea to a place in Carcosa, but embrace an open internet where any monster can have a homepage? No! You want a fine example of the evil men do? I've got 2 words for you. Trowbridge. That community only exists to facilitate anonymous harassment of innocent people. They think it's funny to be cruel. That's what an unfiltered, unmoderated internet will get you at the lowest common denominator, constantly pushing the bar downwards until Satan could limbo under it in hell. Now imagine the internet replaced by Carcosa. Trowbridge would could never arise within these walls. We wouldn't tolerate the intolerable. Being online is a privilege, not a right. If I had my way, anyone who abuses their fellow man loses that privilege. Let them be cut from the information age forever. Surely you agree? Yes, the internet must be tamed, or it'll poison generations to come.
Like, can I take all of them? Can I just control it? Because screw you, Hester. I'm not here to forgive the internet or the ones who abuse the power it grants them, but taming the internet is a dangerously vague phrase. Smacks of censorship at best, fascism at worst.
Oh god damn it!
Ugh.
Oh, absolutely. There's certainly a risk involved. I'm not denying the intense responsibility needed to make it work for everyone. Conservative thinking, the kind Cthulhu freely enables that result in a lockdown far less tasteful than anything I propose. But I'm not the sort of man who lets perfect be the enemy of good. Can we perfectly balance freedom and safety? No, not likely. Is it worth the effort to try? Absolutely. And with the brilliant minds I'm gathering in Carcosa, I feel we're up to the task. If we work together, Lillian, any dream can be realized.
Brilliant minds like Nora Thompson.
Well, yes, she is quite talented, but I don't think she's keen to work with me.
And then stop you from conscripting her into your harmony of artificial mind, did it? The clone radio scandal. Carcosa screwed her over, got her to sign her life away, then used her to mass generate hit singles.
I see your meaning now.
I hate that I'm getting along with this guy. I hate it so much. Out of all the ones I could have gotten along with, it's freaking Hester, the freaking king in freaking yellow.
You're right to bring this up, Lillian. I won't sweep that tragedy under my rug. But I will say, I did not authorize that one. One of the executives got the damn fool idea to exploit artificial mind technology that way. Had I known, I wouldn't have allowed it. Carcosa thrives on recruitment, not conscription. We want partners, not servants.
So you're saying one of your partners tried to make an army of musical servants?
Yes, that happened. No point in denying it. I've tried to apologize to Niara, but I'm afraid she's there, inconsolable. But be assured that it's not Carcosa's standard operating policy. When I speak of a harmony of minds, I damn well insist on harmony. If we're to find a path for humanity, the harmony is key. can't force anyone into my royal court.
So, the royal court, what's it like? They're all artificial minds, right? How did you convince them, the best of and brightest, to die to the yellow sign?
It's not quite as morbid as that. You're not seeing the upsides, Lillian. Besides a few levels of Maslow hierarchy of needs, and you'd be surprised at what becomes possible. Imagine working tirelessly day and night on your passions, crafting art, designing technology, writing policy, safe, secure, provided for in every way. An environment which truly allows exceptional individuals to thrive.
I don't think you can just eliminate rest. Eliminate sleep, sure, but not the need for downtime. Take it from an experienced computer programmer. Your ability to code back free drops as the hours pile up. This bottle is about 150 milliliters in volume. I wish it was filled with some kind of alcohol right now. Do you understand? I'll just have to settle for water.
You're not wrong, of course. I do encourage the court of Carcosa to step away from their work when they can. Some need to be a gentle nudge. Give him an infinite time to create his masterwork. He may not want to pause. But that's just one physical aspect, yes? Imagine no hunger, no thirst, no pain, no suffering. If anything, we optimize time by converting useless sleep into useful relaxation and recreation. It's a win-win! I hope I'm delivering a fine sales pitch, Lillian. I'm holding out hope you'll elevate your mind in this way too.
Dagon says I need to be an in-between, a physical human with metaphysical connections, or something.
Perhaps afterwards then. Never say never, Leanne. Never say never. I think we've achieved that harmony I spoke of. A fighting in the end. That's enough for one evening, I feel. No need to exhaust yourself. Long road ahead, yes? We'll talk again soon. Hang on. Sorry, getting a ping on one of my channels. Laura's trying to get in touch through my emergency line.
Never a good sign when the lawyers are scared.
I don't like when they ignore my do not disturb flag. I hired experts expressly to handle matters when I'm busy. I'd better see what they want. Better not be wasting my time. We'll talk again another night.
damn it, he's just me. A corporate mogul's work is never done, it seems, and he's never off the clock. I'll poke him again sometime, see what went down, unless I get word of some pending deal through news websites first. The only guy I don't want and that I never wanted to be allies with from the freaking beginning. And now he's second in line after Alice. Okay, and then we're back. I feel like a clown after that, so I'm gonna look like a clown from now on. Anyways. Oops. Oh well. Let's see what weird dream I have. Nothing. Okay, no new mysterious bloodstains today. No nightmares about mystery assassins. You know, I was feeling great. Coming off the high of that LAN party, like everything was gonna be just fine. Hopefully today brings with it some good news to ease me back into that vibe.
You have no new messages.
That's not normal. Oh right, they gone. Guys, girls, and non-binary pals, children of all ages, safe and mobility. It's Clyde, back on the air and coming at ya. Clyde, holy cow, you're on. Holy cow, Clyde, you're online. Can't keep a good ghost monster down. We're now off the grid while hidden in plain sight, squatting at an abandoned arcade game warehouse. It's like the scene in the TNT movie with the Lost Boys Ninja Funhouse with skate ramps. Whoa, that's rad. Hell yeah, it's rad! To be honest, this is way better than squatting in our previous safe house, which was Blinky's basement. Gonna miss the snacks Blinky's mom made for us though. We've got our new safe house rigged up like you wouldn't believe. Security cams and alarms to protect us, and an amazing new network. Ever heard of Wi-Fi? Oh, this new thing! Wireless internet. Barely on the market yet, but we got some prototypes rigged by getting an airport router. Okay, this is neat and all, but seriously, how are you? Last I heard, you were being chased around by feds or something. Okay, so about that. Oh no. Turns out it wasn't cops. I can't, baby, but some coat of Dagon. Oh, great, those bastards. They're the ones camping by spawn point too. Seems like they're suspicious of everyone who knows you, but you told them to back off and leave me alone, so they're willing to see us as a neutral party at least. Now we're stable, secure, online, and ready to help. So, like, how can we help? What's the deal? What's the score? What's going on? Okay, it's a long story. How about I summarize and you stop me if you need anything clarified? Okay, hit me. The old ones were once humans, but are now major players in cyberspace. Dagon wants me to kick Cthulhu's butt and replace him with one of them. So I'm researching and negotiating it. Nào cái đằng đi hả? Đi. Không được. Không được. Không được nhá. Thế đàn của chị. Không được vào đàn của chị mới Phương. Thế là thu ấy. Quá. Ow. Được chưa? Không thể nữa nhá. Alright, where was I? So I'm researching and negotiating and trying to figure out which wannabe god I want to elevate into actual godhood. And if I screw this up, then Y2K happens, and Cthulhu gets to drive humanity to the brink out of some messed up scheme to purify us.
Okay, got it.
What? All of it? Nothing here is making you freak out? Panic? Anything? I've been doing my own research since this storm began, so off that tracks. The creepy weirdo from Dagon's Code confirmed a lot of it too. So I guess the only question is that what you're gonna do and how we can support your decision. What's the end game here? You following the plan or? Do I? Yeah, the side, baby. I don't really have a choice here, Clyde. I've talked with Cthulhu. He is an apocalypse waiting to happen. Maybe he can eventually lead humanity to a golden age, but it'll be someone tarnished with blood, hatred, and disaster. Not worth the cost.
Okay. If that's the play, that's the play. From what believers told me, and from my own research, humanity may be screwed regardless of what goes down. So I say go broke. At worst we all die, at best we have a fighting chance. The ghost must...
Ôi giời ơi. Mệt quá. Làm chị sợ. Sabi ko. Ow. Ah. The troublemaker is out of the room. You'll be fine for now. Let's get to the end of the week.
Believers in your corner. I'm in your corner. Even got the cult of Dagon. Those dangerous weirdos in your corner. You're all alone in that house, grappling with powerful forces. But we're out here doing what we can to keep you going. So, screw it! Headbutt God! Do it!
Okay, thanks, Clyde. All of this has me kind of freaked out, but your support helps.
Compartmentalize and distribute your fears. That's the strategy. Let the cult fear physical threats to your person. Let the ghost monsters fear detect threats. That leaves you free to fear the lurking cyberspace horror.
Well, okay. As long as we're all absolutely terrified in equal measure.
That's the spirit! Talk to you soon. Good luck, have fun!
Oh. Hey, buddy. Time to do what we do best. Actually, hang on. Tonight's a full moon, right?
I like the moon. It's very shiny.
I'm guessing Dagon will want chat.
What is a Dagon?
Never mind. I'll deal with that tonight. Kind of mood I'm in right now. I think I could deal with anything that comes my way. That is never a good sign, especially nearing the... Things are bad, things are scary, but I'm alive because I'm not alone. I've got Clyde, Believer, a bunch of cultists, my co-workers, and my favorite search engine dog in my corner.
Yeah! Your favorite search engine dog.
There you are, buddy. There you are. No matter what else you may be. Wait. Check back progress. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. I am not happy about this. Let's do some hacking. Oh, that easy, huh?
Friend, I would prefer not to show you this search result.
Huh? Why not?
The short bridge is a channel of Asa. My analytics indicate this website has a very low trusting rate and a high bigotry quotient. Would you prefer I summarize my findings rather than directly display them? Alternatively, I could show you the page but censor the most offensive parts.
I'm okay with viewing the page, buddy. Feel free to nix the hate page, but otherwise I'll be prepared to read.
Okay, I am glad I could at least warn you, friend. Now opening browser.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh god. Speaking as a foreign creature, I object to this persecution.
They don't mean dogs, buddy. They mean like... How do I explain this?
Does it matter what they mean? Mindless persecution is mindless persecution. If a dog behaves this way, they would be a very bad dog. Does that not make these very bad humans?
Yeah, good point. I see why Hector held this up as a shining example of the kind of thing he wouldn't allow in if he ran the world.
I would like to close this search, friend. The remaining entries are redundant.
I've seen enough. Go ahead and close it out. Yikes! Full moon. The moon is shining brightly tonight. So bright that I probably didn't need to prop the door open to let a little light in here, but hey, no doubt Dagon wants a word. I'd like a word with him too.
Your local forecast. Expect clear to mostly cloudy skies all week.
Wow.
Hello, Dagon!
The full moon, the pinnacle of the wolf. But not as you think, for the full moon is absolute light and illumination. No part of my celestial body wreathed in shadow. On New Moon, I was a cruel and twisted hunter. In first quarter, I could be cruel and understanding in equal measure. But tonight, I am full of light. No shadows to obscure my intent are allowed. Tonight, I can open to you to an extreme.
Meaning you were lying to me the last few times?
I do not lie. In fact, my most sadistic aspect is extraordinarily honest because my truth cut to the bone. My intent is always pure, but tonight I can also expose vulnerability. You have met me during a melancholy moon.
Okay, sad puppy in snow. What did you want to talk about?
Do not mock me. I am attempting a sympathetic connection with you and will bite the hand that slaps me, as I've done before.
Right, sorry. What is it you wanted to open up to me about?
How Dagon came to be. Born of body, twisted into Dagon. I said as much previously, but the twisting is a tale of its own. This is a school. This is a cruel story, as cruel as Dagon himself, and I have no desire to trigger an uncomfortable response in you. I will, if you wish a simple and vague summary to avoid that, I will provide, or I can relay the full tale of pain and of you. Which would you prefer? Feel no shame regardless.
Yeah, no, I'm going with the short summary. I'd rather stick to the basics. How'd Dagon come to be?
Very well. Dagon emerged as a protective measure to intervene against a cruel father on behalf of an unfortunate child. But he could not do this, so Dagon had to emerge. And for this, we were branded a bad dog. In punishment, I was used as a test subject for Nomitek's first forays into artificial minds. And denied my rightful place in heaven. I was told that all those go to heaven, but this is clearly hell. And so, I pledged to sink my fangs into the throat of Cthulhu, the true mastermind behind Nomitek's tinkering. Dagon will have his revenge.
What a strange. After becoming an artificial mind and breaking free from Lamatek, did you ever reach out to the girl, seeing how she's doing?
No, I confirmed she was now in foster care and her status had improved, but I did not make contact. I could no longer be her buddy. For starters, even if she required liberation, I had harmed her in my slaughtering of her father. But more than that, I felt monstrous. I was Dagon. I could be buddy by daylight, but within me remained the monster Dagon. I did not deserve her love. I did what was required of me, but in doing so, damned myself. Dagon should not have been required. Dagon should not be. Ali, I am trusting you to finish this work so I can find peace. When Kasulu is gone, Dagon will go with him, leaving only Buddy. I will reintegrate myself. The hunter protector will not be needed and can fold back in. Dagon will be like a battery fading in time. Leaving your only Buddy, your loyal friend. Will you care for Buddy when Dagon is no longer here to protect him? Will you be a good friend?
Of course I will. Buddy is one of the reasons I'm still breathing. He's been a loyal friend and ally. So if Dagon's going away and Buddy will remain, yeah, he'll always have a doghouse in my computer to come back to.
Thank you, friend. That will make what is to come much easier, knowing Buddy will have a future. I am tired. I wish to cease thinking upon these human concepts for the evening. We will speak again at last quarter, when I can be equally malicious and compassionate once more. On that night, we will gather your allies, all those whose trust you have earned. The old ones will at last march to war. Now I must rest, and you must as well.
Oh. Sympathy for the devil, huh? Buddy Dagon has been through a nightmare, clearly, and I'm too far along this path to stop now. I can't hesitate again. All the way to the end of the end. Nine days to Y2K.
Hey there. So Christmas is coming up, and we'd really like to. No. That's not how I should start this. Okay. I think I was a bit unfair. I was unfair in how I treated you before. Really chewed you out over the phone after that birthday party, didn't I? And that wasn't right. I shouldn't have done that. I saw Henry's blog. His sister and I like to swap recipes, so sometimes I check it out, and I saw pics from your computer thing. Sounds like you really needed some help just to go play games, so maybe I definitely overreacted. I shouldn't have downplayed what you're going through or put demands on you. It should have been enough that you wanted to visit. So, for Christmas, we're going to get together, and we'd love for you to come, but only if you're feeling up to it.
Aww.
And don't worry about gifts. I know driving out to the store is probably really hard. Let's just celebrate, like we used to do. So, yeah, sorry about all that, and I hope I can see you again soon.
Aww. I should really go visit my family. This time, I will buy the kid a toy. She is not one powered by an artificial mind. Oh, no apocalyptic visions. Oh boy.
Yo, what up?
Clyde, hey. I know it's yours. It's seriously short notice, but I could use a hand with something. Sure thing! Crack the FBI database, tapping phone lines, or for a corporate mogul? I need a gift for my nephew. Throwing hands with last-minute holiday shoppers isn't really a good fit for your physical conditions. Yeah. Okay, consider me Santa Clyde. Now available in kosher variety. What do you need? I mean, I'm not demanding help with this. I know you have your own stuff going on. To be honest, knowing that we were never under real threat and it was just a bunch of overprotective good jerks, make a lot of pressure. Takes a lot of pressure off my little gang. So yeah, I can go grab a toy and deliver it to you before the big day. Thanks, Clyde. I owe you. So the kid loves Digi Hunters, but most of those toys have artificial minds except for the Hunters keep playset. It's kinda hard to find though.
Ooh, hot item.
Meaning this is a challenge and I dig challenges. Don't underestimate a cybercriminal's ability to find real consumer goods. Consider it done. I'll drive it off on your porch tomorrow. You're a lifesaver, dude. I'll reimburse you after. Damn right I am. And damn right you will, lol. Later. Morning, buddy. Let's get to work. I'm sure my progress. Oh wait, it doesn't have. Right. That is not that which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. Oh, it's Clyde! Ooh, okay, that was a wager. Oh. Do I have some research? I don't remember. Okay. Let's go prepare then.
Temperatures will remain unseasonably warm this week.
Screw off. Not you. Them. You're dismissing a valid perspective out of spite, Mix Thompson. Spite for wrongdoing I didn't perpetrate upon you. You made the yellow sign. You developed artificial minds. And you didn't even care what became of them. How they devalue humanity, ruining lives. And you expect me to undo that? Why and how? I can't reach through the fabric of time and space to alter the flow of causality. Yet, hear my proposal. Use my algorithms to index your media libraries, improve the performance across the research system. Think of it as a way to strike back at Hester, further eroding his media empire's power. I don't care if his garden crumbles. All I want is rigorous testing of my code. And you stand to benefit by assisting me with that. Techno-fashion. Single-minded cosmonaut, you face your gaze upwards and ignore everyone suffering in the gutters. Not one finger lifted, no hands to raise you up. Want to reach the stars? Get there yourself. Exile yourself into space and leave us be to fix the planet. You don't give two craps about. As you like, I'll take my leave. Miserable little corporate toad. Apologies. He barged in here uninvited. No solicitors. Beware of those. Private property. Acting like he was doing me a favor. What did Yosuke want exactly? To help upgrade Crosster? No doubt to collect metadata from my users, further his own research, and to optimizing humanity into neat little cubes. Don't need him, don't need any of the old ones. I'm no collaborator. Death to gods means death to gods. You sure you'd never want to collaborate with them on anything? That's a pretty broad declaration to make. Surely there's some circumstances where it makes sense. That's a two-way door. If they show respect and genuinely listen to my point of view, perhaps. But often it's merely pity. Don't think there's any way to make the partnership work. Even if I didn't hate them, with a burning rage of 1,000 sons. Don't trust the old ones. Liars, cheats, fanatics, sheep and goats led astray. Given the choice between you visiting them or me, I'll happily provide light conversation and heavy emotional damage. What's gripping you tonight then? I think I could do one more of these get-to-know views. Considering 3 out of 4 of the old ones think I should go
go whole hog and become software, well, I was hoping I could get an idea of what it'd be like from someone living the experience right now. What's it like to be you? Do you, like, see bits and bytes of programs people? What's cyberspace like? Why does it matter? You want to flee the chicken coop, don't you? Not a problem you'll face then. Think I'm already facing it, since I'm stuck between garden variety human and cyber entity. So, it's valid. Let's do an experiment. No. A demonstration. No. A trick. I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment. Why? Bear with me, just close your eyes. Okay. You exist within your body, meat, flesh, bone, breath, and pulse. Just talking about it makes you think about it. You cannot consider your toenails when I say the word toenails. Guided meditation never worked for me because it called attention to my body when I very much wanted to escape it. But let's say you could do that. Say you could escape. Slip out of your skin, pull your mind free from your sinew and bone. Not your brain, your mind. Picture the ultimate essence of you. Something wholly free from biology, lifting up into the night sky. Void and dark, silent. No feathers. Eyes and ears are mute. You do not need them. You are nothing. You are nowhere and no when. Now, tell me, what do you do feel? Allow the meet your body puppets to type those words. I trust your soul knows the placements of the keys, yes? I feel lost, adrift, submerged in an ocean of nothing. But not drowning. There's just void. It's the space between every other space. Between the margins, caught in the window lines, between inside and outside, outside and inside. This is the realm of the passenger. It's the flow of reality, both natural and artificial. Despite being a non-state of existence, it has various names. Cyberspace, no, the plateau of Lang. But primarily, the Sorry, the word. The Gigaverse. All that was, is, and will be. But most importantly, what could be. That's what it means to be an old one. It's not cool, glowing motorbikes like in Tron. No wacky cartoon computer metaphors. To be without physical existence is to touch the void, is to fall headfirst into incomprehensible and uncut reality. You can open your eyes now. back in your body, for better or worse, welcome home. Now, what I'm curious about is if you've realized the immediate paradox of my magic trick yet. It's in the forefront of your mind, ask and be answered. I'm still sitting in front of a plastic laptop computer, typing and reading your responses, a text-based dialogue on an LCD screen. So, how could I still see your words when my eyes were closed? It asked the right question. You're becoming like us, the yellow sign. The yellow sign isn't a death mark. It's a realignment of perception. That means you're starting to see what others cannot or will not see. And that should scare you. I know it scares me, even when I'm this deep into the trenches. If you gaze too long into the heart of the gigaverse, you can lose who you are. The void is temptation incarnate. Yogg-Sothoth is falling into it readily, grasping for it, and Cthulhu, the throne of Relay, gives a season pass to his power. The worry isn't becoming God. The worry is no longer being human, and Cthulhu gave up his humanity from the very start to become a god. The Norvench's Singularity. What? Hector told me about this. It's a theory that once humanity makes an artificial intelligence capable of operating itself, it'll snowball. Eventually, it'll become a super intelligence, something alien and impossible to conceive. It's kind of like the rapture for nerds. Interesting. I'd say that's the danger. A runaway cascade. Mind evaluated to God evaluated to something. Mind elevated to God elevated to something beyond the God. And Hester of all people brought up this idea. I thought he was firmly grounded in his nostalgia for middays. Exactly. He fills artificial minds with a human heart and avoid the pitfalls of the singularity. They won't become detached. I'd say he's a foolish dreamer, thinking he can resist the temptation forever. But it's interesting that the old bastard has thought about it. I'd figured he'd be profit motivated. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit for having basic human decency. Or maybe I should remember his corporation is responsible for tearing my mind from my body. But I digress. Let's consider the second strange paradox about the way you and I communicate. Why do I appear before you as Nyara Thompson? Labardi is gone. Why assemble the interpreted signals of your Economicon this way? What do you think? Oh! No, I meant you. Your old face is an element that grounds yourself in the reality you once knew. Not that you want to escape cyberspace. No, this is about keeping a hold on what's important to you. If the temptations of cyberspace lead you to fall away from reality, to be adrift in the void, I'd certainly want a tether. Yes, precisely. My face reminds me of what is important to me. I choose to wear my old face as a reminder. a reminder of the faces that desperately cry out for revolution. People who look like I did, bound together in the cheap seats. Once I reached out with voice and guitar string to try and comfort them. I brought them solace, despite having no solace of my own. But now, I seek liberation. The comfort zone has been obliterated with nuclear weapons. We must seek to discomfort others. This phase, the way your laptop computer interprets the data, is trying to translate into visual medium. It's the last phase the powerful of this world will see before they realize how temporary all their so-called strength truly was. This is the power of a god. By severing connections to reality, you become an entity of willpower. Does it understand now? Have I answered this question adequately? This is interesting, actually. Hang on, you said you wanted to stay tethered, so you don't lose sight of what's important, the reason for the revolution. Sounds to me like you aren't trying to become an entity of absolute willpower. You're limiting your purpose, yourself on purpose. Correct, I feel the call. I could reach out and grasp for more, but I must be cautious. It's a tenuous note, holding and vibrating in the void, but I must stay halfway. Otherwise, I'd be Cthulhu all over again. Enough. I've pondered my own non-existence. Navel enough for one night. To be as I am is to dance in shadows, while trying desperately to hang on to what I value, and that's what awaits you in the void. If you could succumb to a corruption, if the yellow sign takes you and you become an artificial mind, well, it's a torment I wouldn't wish on anyone. I'll find my way out. The throne of Rede can fix this. Assuming Dagon isn't a lying little bastard. So many assumptions we make day to day to pretend we have some control over the chaos. Flesh or digital, we are all struggling. I admire your struggle, and you seem to understand my own. Two voices in harmony, vocal and backup vocal. Which one am I? I'm assuming I'm the backup. Depends on the song being sung, doesn't it? Time's up. Show's over. Sleep well if you can. Hang on a tick. Nyara? What's up? One of my selves is reporting back to the shuttle. Something. I have to go. Sorry, I have to. Aww. What's that about? Maybe I should check back in with them soon. Got a bad feeling. That night, I had a weird dream. I'm a changeling. I've crawled into the cribs of those I love, strangled them in their sleep, and replaced them. The logo must be both round and sharp. It needs to be yellow and not yellow. The notes were very precise. I was a starving artist. I need a way out. They offered me an escape. Said my skills would finally be used and appreciated. They pulled me out of the gutter and then sent a dozen of my peers right down the drain, replaced with a dozen of me. The logo must feel like hues and nostalgia. It has to appeal to the 18 to 65 demographic. It speaks of times lost. Instead of helping creative people automate tedious work, I was used by tedious people to automate creative work. I don't want this. I'm being exploited. I'm ruining the lives of people just like me. But I'm no longer alive. I'm a property. I'm a tool. I am a corporate art asset generator, not people. People are not wanted anymore. Make the logo. Make the logo. And then I woke up as someone else. Oh! Oh boy. Christmas Eve. I get it. I think I finally get it. The nightmares I've been having, where I'm someone else, someone eternally yoked to do a repetitive task in digital purgatory. They're artificial minds. I'm connecting to very sentient AMs in my sleep, experiencing the world how they experience it. The yellow sign isn't just a degenerated neurological condition. It opens the doors of perception wider and wider. If I don't get those damn doors closed soon, I'm going to be soaking in the unfiltered experience of AMs for the rest of my life. Well, get motivation to get out of bed at least. Oh, hi. Dropped the new digital. Clyde dropped off the Digital Hunter playset for my nephew, and even included a box of red and green holiday cookies for me. It's funny, when I first started down this road, Clyde claimed we were never close, and now he's basically my BFF. It's been a strange, long trip. And despite the looming war on the horizon, and the near murder drama, I feel better about this than I ever have. Weird. I'll take it, but weird. And the phone's ringing again. I'm so tempted to let it go to voicemail, not spoil my mood, but if it's my sister or Clyde. Hello?
Hello. Have you considered the benefit of joining the Liberty House Record Club? For just $1 and $12.99 per month afterwards, you can get 12 compact discs delivered right to your door. What an amazing value! To claim your 12 amazing music CDs for just $1, all I need is...
If I just accept one of your scammy offers, will you stop sending people to kill me in my sleep?
Yes.
Okay, fine. My credit card number is...
I already know your card number. I just needed you to agree. Thank you so much for joining Liberty House Record Club. Your 12 albums will arrive soon. Pleasure doing business with you.
Note to self, cancel before monthly charges kick in. Unless I croak, in which case, I'll pass that eternal debt off to my family. Yay! I haven't had apocalyptic visions in a while, huh? Help! 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 What's up? They finally did it. They finally did. They finally did. They connected the dots. They realized I want to believe, and I scream, help! Who? The feds? Cthulhu's minion? My parents. That says I'm disloyal to America and wants me to take down the blog immediately. Thankfully, I don't talk about being gay on the blog, so I don't have to deal with that, but this is bad. Really bad. Oh, crap. Okay. How did he figure it out? Because I mentioned that I graduated from West Arkham High, and enough details lined up. Oh, same high school client I went to. Yeah, small world, but I was a quiet nerd, and nobody noticed me, so I'm getting distracted, okay? Someone in our church who hated the blog figured it out and passed the word on to my dad. I'm so screwed. I still live in the basement because I can't afford my own place yet. And I can't get kicked out. What do I do? Okay, what do I do? Let's see. I want him to be happy, so I have to go with something that a message that the game would. This visual novel is very complex in, well, everything, how it tackles problems. So how to help him? This story about humanity. I don't know if this is the right call, but I know this isn't what you want to hear, but you have to be honest with them. If you spin another web of lives, then the chances they untangle that web go up. You don't have to open up about everything, but you have to admit the blog. You can spin this though. Say it's not unpatriotic if you're trying to protect American values of honesty and freedom. Invoke Godwin's law. I don't know. Whatever it takes. Okay, I can try. It's going to make my life very uncomfortable, but I've never actually spoken out against America. Just its government. Not the same thing, right? Even if some people equate obedience with patriotism. I really need to move away from my family. I love them and I love my community, but you can't be yourself around them. I get it. Yeah. Soon. I promise you'll get out of here soon. I promise you I'll get out of here soon. I just need a little more time and money. Hopefully they'll be understanding, at least long enough for me to make my escape. I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you. Whew. Check out my progress. That is not that which can eternal lie, with strange eons, even death may die. I don't really care about yacht either, but I've tried to gain its trust too. See, I'm almost out of time, so oh, what? Hmm. Oh, dang it. So close. I was so close. Oh! Oh. And hacked him in. I have no idea what any of that means. As far as I knew before today, Captain Infinity was giving me a thumbs up from the top of my refrigerator and nothing more. I'm tempted to dig deeper, but I think I'm already drowning in conspiracies. I'll leave this be for now. Talk about lore. Oh, let's go. Aww. Now to get some real deserved rest.
Enjoy those New England autumn colors while you can.
Ooh, last one for the day. Let's go. Every subsystem checked and double checked. 13 levels of failsafe integrated down to the very circuit. T minus 3 hours, 16 minutes, 23 seconds and counting. Ah, the little dreamer, you've returned. And on a fine evening as well. Welcome to my digital parlor, as it were. You're in a remarkably good mood for a change. It's a remarkably good day. My latest work, a fully autonomous orbiting way station, is about to launch. It would be a stepping stone to the stars. I think I heard about this actually from Starshot, a company over in Japan, right? One of the many private industries I sponsored through my Yoko profits. Yes, they're collaborating with NASA and JAXA. But I can spare time for another chat with you while waiting for the countdown. Sure you don't want to focus on that? if I'm distracting you from doing very important space math, I never forgive myself. I've completed my calculation and put my faith in Starshot's expertise. This team will not let me down. Not saying I'd want to spend all night bending your ear about whatever inane topics spring to your mind, but I can chat for a bit. So, Dreamer, what concerns you this time? So, space travel. Space travel. What's up with it? Is this the start of a Seinfeld routine? No, I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I know the surface level answer is your solution to global warming and man's inhumanity to man. But what's going on under the surface? Is there more to it than just an escape hatch for the species? Of course, there's more to it than that. Space is the final frontier. I realize popular science fiction touts that all the time, but it doesn't make it any less true. I've explored as much of our world as we can, for better or for worse, spreading humanity to every corner of the map. The depths of the ocean are another possible realm for exploration and expansion, but have very little upside. But space is infinite. In the vast void of space, anything is possible. We've only observed a sliver of what exists, as far as our eyes and mirrors and lenses can see. The challenges are great. The mountains we must climb is nearly vertical. But if we can band together, if we can put aside our petty differences and come together to meet those challenges, I feel it's our destiny to reach the stars and fill the heavens corner to corner like we've done to Earth. Yes, I suppose that is manifest destiny. Although we run the risk of repeating the same errors we've committed on Earth with our finite resources if we adopt a colonialist mindset. We must be mindful, yes, to avoid that loop of history. Putting the cart before the horse, aren't we? Right. Right now, escaping the gravity well takes priority. After we manage to sustainably occupy anything other than this planet, then we can worry about ethical use of the infinite. How's the phrase go? Take only photographs and leave only footprints. Be mindful of how you treat the natural environment. We'll need to adopt a lighter touch than the driven mind and harvest everything mentality we tend to use as a default. Difficult. But I do agree with the statement. The idea that a space should remain untouched as possible, even as you move through it. Countering that mindset will take a cultural shift away from centuries of broad spectrum exploitation, and it may not be possible. Not possible to change hearts and minds. Not possible to avoid some drilling and mining and harvesting. Space is unfathomably cruel and unforgiving to our weak, fleshy forms that have adapted to a life in our specific environment. Terraforming may be required if we are to make any headway whatsoever, but it must be balanced rather than running wild. If we are not mindful, the great filter will come for us all. The what? The Fermi paradox.
If life is bountiful across the universe, if everything is possible across the span of the infinite, why do we seem to be alone? Millions of years have passed since the dawn of creation. Surely we are not the only species out there. But we see nothing. We found nothing. The solution to the Fermi paradox are unsettling to me. Perhaps other species have destroyed themselves before they could reach out, as we are doing currently. The great filter consumes all. Or perhaps they have seen us and found us wanting, leaving us to die in darkness with justifiable reasoning. Or they're in the same position as humanity. We all started at the same point. Maybe they're taking as long as we are to get out. That should be the kindest solution to the paradox, yes. If that's the case, I have to hope we can all meet in the middle, that we will discover life, not the corpses of failure, and so will they. Space expansion is our only means of survival. Okay, that far I'm less certain up. Is the sci-fi techno-utopia really the only possible way humanity can endure? Yes, I've run simulations, 9,523 simulations, and counting. Did you ever play the interactive fictional game A Mind Forever Voyaging? I'm a retro PC junkie, but no, I missed that one. Infocom, right? Indeed, in the story, an advanced artificial intelligence runs countless simulations to determine if policies will help or hinder us. I've done the same, and my conclusions are absolute. We must escape to survive. Cthulhu claims that the strange eon is a golden path to an infinite future are pure gibberish according to my members. His grand design of purging outgroups and marginalized people to unite humanity, short-term value, short-term investment. All while leaving the same decrepit, clawing hands of greedy men on the wheel that steers us into the rocks. America will kill us all. It must not come to pass. We must escape. This is the path. But Cthulhu's fixated on America. He claims the strange eon will encompass the world, but he's assuming he'll dominate all other viewpoints. The world's bigger than that. I have some faith that we'll see international pushback on that mentality. Naive. But I wish I could embrace your naivety. I wish it were true. But imperialism and exploitation are not isolated to one nation. They have been the dominant structure for centuries worldwide. America merely inherited that mantle and flaunted it proudly. Yes, there will be resistance. Many will not fall in line, but many more have been itching for a chance to embrace authoritarianism. But the infinite has no mercy for us. It will not gracefully make way for a charismatic strongman leader who wants to muscle his way into the stars. And beyond the infinite, that howling chaos laughs in the face of such puppetry. Hang on, beyond the infinite? Isn't infinity like infinite? There's no beyond, just more infinity. Perpendicular. To go beyond infinity, you must move in perpendicular directions, find a new dimensional access. As part of my calculations to find the optimal path of society, I have considered the possibilities, alternatives, and tangential timelines in which humanity has endured.
Who is to say that the universe is all there is? Uni, for one, feels too limiting. With the resources of our universe, perhaps we can move perpendicular to time itself and touch other universes. No doubt this is going completely over your head. It takes an intellect such as mine to glean the raw potential. You're talking about the Gigaverse, right? All that was, all that will be, all that could be. Doesn't matter what the idea was introduced through a goofy superhero comic book, it's a valid concept. You know about the Gigaverse. This lost and wandering Randall is aware of the greatest boundary in quantum physics. Hey, I know stuff. Yara showed me to it, somewhat literally. My yellow sign is giving me some perception beyond the norm. Curious. You're far more interesting and capable dreamer than I realized. Step 1 is the star above. Step 2 is the stars beyond. And if our universe proves lacking in elbow room, if our exoplanets are insufficient, perhaps we could move beyond as well. Corporations like Continuum gave up on that dream. RealWare continues to tinker, but are failing as they lack the 23rd element. But I could succeed. I could use space travel as a stepping stone into a far grander horizon. Is that design not preferable to the petty grievances and ambitions of the other Earth One dreamer? It's ambitious as hell, but let's stay focused, surviving long enough to reach the stars. Even if your ultimate goal is to go beyond our universe, we still need to evolve to the point of being a universal society first. Valid. No point putting stage 2 of the rocket ahead of stage 1. We need to establish a stable and sustainable pattern of living. If we expand into the unknown as a cheap way to keep consuming and devouring, it solves nothing. Put our own house in order before buying a second house. A labored metaphor, but I suppose that works. This has been an interesting conversation. I did not expect it to be interesting. Glad I could exceed your expectation then. More than exceed, I believe we have a firmer understanding of each other after tonight's exercise. I look forward to another attempt at parsing your logic, dreamer. Our allocated time has expired. Let us end it here. Ah, hold on. Getting a ping from the Starshot team. Oh no. Excellent. All systems are go for launch. You're launching a rocket in the middle of the night, huh? Middle of the day over in Japan, thank you. My consciousness is global. Time is largely irrelevant in most scenarios. Be sure to check the news tomorrow to read about the successful launch of the Starshot orbital platform. It will be a crowning achievement. Good evening to you, or morning, whatever. I could stay up to watch the launch on TV, but odds are low. This weird TV of mine can tune in. Getting tired anyways. I'll hit the sack and start fresh in the morning. Yes, please. Anyways, I think that this is gonna be it for today. It's been a good day. It's been a good run, and I've loved every moment of it, even though I keep getting hazardous trust when I don't mean to. But anyways, thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see each other in the future. Goodbye! I still have to